Peppa, hurry up. If you're not out of bed in 5 minutes, I'm taking your iPhone 17 and trading it for a flip phone.
But Mommy Pig, I don't want to go to first period. I have the meanest teacher, and she is literally a scammer.
First world problem. Suck it up, little princess. That's life.
Cookies, my mom really be treating me like I'm adopted. Anyway, time for a quick 5-minute school get ready with me because my aura points are literally in the negatives right now. First, I'm layering my drunk elephant Goldie Drops with Lala Retro because I need that 10 out of 10 preppy glow up to survive this weather. Next, I'm spraying my Sol de Janeiro 62 because your girl's gotta smell preppy perfect. For the fit, I'm wearing my Lululemon high-rise skirt paired with my Lululemon Wonder Puff super cropped vest, my preppy aesthetics ultra mini Uggs, and I'm grabbing my Stanley tumbler filled with Starbucks venti iced white mocha. Total necessity. First class of the day is math. I'm literally dreading it because our teacher, Mrs. Crocodile, is the meanest person in the whole world. And I'm not even exaggerating. She has zero chill.
OMG, I hate math so much. It's so mid.
No, you don't. You just hate the teacher.
Why not both?
Stop whining, losers. Mrs. Crocodile is legit the best teacher in the school. It's so easy to get an A in her class if you know how to act right.
Exactly. Watch and learn, ladies. You're about to see how real preppy queens handle their business.
Mrs. Crocodile, we are so happy to finally be back in your aesthetic classroom.
For real, we miss you so much. We even got you a little something because you're officially our favorite teacher.
Oh, you girls shouldn't have. What is it?
I bought you a Starbucks $500 gift card. We know just how much you love venti lattes.
Mrs. Crocodile's eyes beamed so wide, like she hit the Sephora jackpot.
And I got you a pair of authentic Uggs. I think it would look so aesthetic on you for the winter season.
That is so thoughtful, Candy and Wendy. At least some of you know how to treat your teachers well. Since you've both shown your appreciation, I think I'll show mine.
What does she even mean by that?
We would find out soon enough. I watched her take out a red pen, rubbed out their real grades, and changed them both to ape.
Well done, girls. You totally deserve this for being such wonderful students.
Then she looked around the class and landed on me.
Would anyone else like to show their appreciation?
No way I was going to bribe my way into an ape. Those girls were so cringe, and the teacher was giving major snake energy.
Very well. If any of you change your mind and want to glow up for your grades, you know where to find me. Let's begin class.
I looked through my Lululemon everywhere belt bag to find a pen, but that's when the drama started.
Peppa, what are you doing? Is that a bag of Nerds gummy clusters I see?
I'm just getting a pen.
No snacks in class. You broke the rules. Hand them over.
But I didn't even open them. They were tucked away in my bag.
I don't care. I'm confiscating them now.
Cookies, I was shook because instead of putting my gummy clusters in her desk drawer, she actually tucked them right inside her own Lululemon designer tote bag. It was beyond sus. Guys, did you see that? She literally put my Nerds gummy clusters in her own bag. Teachers are supposed to use the drawer, not their personal Lululemon. She's for sure planning to eat them.
Look, Peppa, I know Mrs. Crocodile is the worst, but eating a student's snacks, that's honestly a stretch, even for her.
I think it did look kind of weird, but maybe her desk was already full.
Susie didn't believe me, and Rebecca was being too nice as usual. But I knew what I saw. My Nerds was for sure being held hostage, and I had to get them back. Excuse me, Mrs. Crocodile, can I have my Nerds gummy clusters back now? Class is over.
Oh, those. Actually, I had to throw them away.
What? Why?
They were expired and total health hazard. I couldn't have them sitting in my Lululemon bag, could I? You should be thanking me. I actually did you a favor.
How can they be expired? I literally just bought them at a Target haul yesterday.
Are you calling me a liar, Peppa? Because that's a one-way ticket to detention. Now beat it.
She walked away, but I didn't believe her for a second. I checked the bin in the teacher's lounge, and there they were, my Nerds gummy clusters. Except the bag was totally empty. She ate them all. This was a literal teacher crime. Guys, I'm literally shaking. Mrs. Crocodile is officially a snack snatcher. I saw the empty wrapper in the bin. She even lied about it being expired.
That's so sus. We definitely need to get receipts in for Kay from now on.
Honestly, it's just a bag of gummy clusters. It's not like she hacked your iPhone 17 or used your credit card. Plus, you shouldn't have had them in your Lululemon belt bag anyway.
I couldn't believe Susie was betraying me once again. Even if she had a point about the belt bag, BFFs are supposed to have your back. And it still shouldn't give the teacher the right to eat my snack. Susie, you're only saying that because it didn't happen to you. If she took your glow recipe, you'd be crying.
Susie, you'd be making a 10-minute TikTok rant about it.
Whatever.
Things went from bad to literal nightmare the next day. Since we couldn't bring Starbucks into class, I filled my Stanley tumbler with a venti iced white mocha. I really needed it to survive after yesterday's tragedy.
Peppa, is that a Stanley cup? Drinking is not allowed in my classroom.
But Mrs. Crocodile, Candy, and Wendy both have their Stanleys right on their desk. That's not fair.
I haven't seen them take a single sip, but I see you using yours constantly. Hand it over now.
Cookies, that was a total lie. Candy and Wendy were literally sipping through their straws and laughing at me.
That's what you get, Peppa. You should have given Mrs. Crocodile an appreciation gift, just like us. It's called Preppy Privileges. Clock it.
And Rebecca, put that water bottle away. No drinking means no drinking.
But Mrs., it's just water. I need to stay hydrated.
Rule our rules. Put it away before I give you detention.
Oh my gosh, it's because Rebecca didn't bribe her with a gift.
I know, right? Luckily, I gave her my appreciation gift yesterday.
This was becoming a total nightmare. Mrs. Crocodile walked away with my Stanley cup. And when I finally got it back, at the end of class, I noticed something really sus. Is that lipstick?
Oh my gosh, Peppa, I see a faint hot pink lipstick mark on the straw. Wait, do you think... Oh no, that's so gross.
I was so shook. That is Mrs. Crocodile's crusty, musty, rusty, hot pink lipstick. She actually put her mouth on my Stanley.
That is so disgusting. I can't even.
I don't know, Peppa. Maybe you just forgot you were wearing lipstick?
Oh my gosh, Susie, how are you still on her side? This is a total betrayal. And for your information, I'm wearing Laneige Clear Balm. That one's hot pink. I tasted my coffee, without the straw, obviously, and I almost fainted. Oh, it tastes like sink water. My venti iced white mocha is gone.
What? But how?
She for sure drank my Starbucks and topped it up with tap water to hide the receipts. That's a crime against preppy humanity.
Unbelievable. We need to expose her in for Kay.
Susie still didn't believe me, despite everything that's happened. But things were about to go nuclear, and Susie was going to regret it. Candy and Wendy were spraying perfume all over the classroom, but Mrs. Crocodile picked on me.
Peppa, what's that smell? Open your Lululemon Everywhere belt bag right now.
I didn't even spray anything. Candy and Wendy are literally holding their bottles up.
I didn't see them spraying anything, but your bag looks very suspicious.
Oh my gosh, the teacher's blind.
No, she just got bribed by that Starbucks gift card and preppy Uggs.
So true.
Open your Lululemon bag, Peppa, now.
I had no choice. I opened it, and she snatched my Sol de Janeiro 62 without hesitation. But then, the plot twist of the century happened. She turned to Susie.
Susie, open your Lululemon bag as well.
What? But I gave you a small appreciation gift the other day. It wasn't expensive, but still. I mean, I don't have anything inside my bag.
Stop lying, open it now.
Yep, I guess Susie's gift was too cheap. Teacher is not impressed.
Susie reluctantly opened her Lululemon belt bag. Inside was her Glow Recipe watermelon toner and her Touchland Power Mist. Mrs. Crocodile shoved both into her Lululemon tote bag and walked away, pleased with herself.
Okay, I'm so mad right now. She didn't even put my things in the desk drawer. She put them in her own bag, just like your gummy clusters and your Stanley.
That's what I've been saying. She's building a whole Sephora restock haul using our preppy stuff. So now you know how it feels.
I'm so sorry, Peppa. I've been a terrible friend. This teacher is legit crazy.
Quiet, you guys. She's coming.
Mrs. Crocodile walked past us, and she smelled very familiar. Excuse me, Mrs. Crocodile, you smell exactly like my Sol de Janeiro 62, the one you took from me earlier.
How dare you accuse me, Peppa? This is a high-end designer fragrance my boyfriend bought me. It's far too expensive for a budget student to understand. Now leave before I put you all in detention.
By the end of the day, we caught her again, but her scent had changed. Now she smells like Touchland Power Mist.
What the fudge? This Karen is literally using my Touchland. She's rotating our preppy products around, thinking we won't notice.
She's a professional scammer. We need to get the receipts and end this.
And that's exactly what we were about to do. Mrs. Crocodile just made the biggest mistake of her life because she messed with the preppy squad. We were going to expose her, and this time, things were about to go nuclear. Our plan involved me taking a massive risk. I took my iPhone 17 out on purpose. I knew Mrs. Crocodile was going to confiscate it, just like she did with my gummy clusters, my Stanley tumbler, and my Sol de Janeiro 62.
Peppa, give me the iPhone right now. You know the rules. No phones allowed in class. It's a total distraction.
But I was just checking the time.
I don't care. I'm taking it until the end of the year.
She snatched my iPhone 17 and, just as we suspected, she tucked it right into her Lululemon tote bag. Susie, Rebecca, and I smiled because our plan was working flawlessly. During lunch, we used the tracking location to find my iPhone 17. We followed it straight to the teacher's lounge and found Mrs. Crocodile sitting alone inside. She was literally applying my Sol de Janeiro and Susie's Glow Recipe toner, like it was her own private Sephora restock.
Oh my gosh, look, she's scrolling through your private Instagram DMs. Peppa, that's such a violation of privacy.
Wait, but how did she even crack your password?
She's not just a professional scammer. She must be a professional hacker. This is literal identity theft.
And look, she's making a call.
I'm recording this in 4K. We need every single receipt.
Hi babe, OMG, being a teacher is so annoying. And the pay is literal garbage. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm still here. But I did confiscate a total haul of items today. It's the only perk of this stupid job.
Oh my gosh, she's honestly so delialoo.
Like the gummy clusters and Starbucks tasted god-awful, but at least they were free. And I finally got to try that Sol de Janeiro and Touchland Power Mist. I'm calling you on one of my students' iPhone 17 right now. I confiscated it so now I can do whatever I want with it. I know, right? It's so much fun. Wait, what? You want me to buy a pair of Nike Air Force Ones for you? With the student's saved credit card on this phone. Wow, that's so naughty. But anything for you, my sweet prince, my love, my Pookie Bear. Okay, hang. I'm opening the Nike app.
Quick, Peppa. She's ordering the Nikes right now, using your mom's credit card.
That absolute snake. We didn't wait another second. We rushed in. Stop it right there, Mrs. Crocodile. We've caught you red-handed, and in 4K.
You are officially exposed. Now give back my Touchland Power Mist, you total scammer.
But Mrs. Crocodile didn't even seem fazed. She just smiled, like it was nothing.
What on earth are you talking about? I was just using my own iPhone. I know it happens to be the same color as yours, Peppa, but it's very serious to accuse the teacher like this. You could get detention, or worse, expelled.
The only person getting expelled is you, Mrs. Crocodile. Let's see what the principal says when he sees these receipts.
We marched into the principal's office, and basically the whole class followed us because they live for the drama and the tea.
Is this true, Mrs. Crocodile? These kids are making some serious claims. Did you actually confiscate their aesthetic items and use them on yourself?
That is a total lie. I'm a respectable teacher with professionalism. You know how kids these days love to play make-believe for TikTok views.
That's not true. We caught you in 4K. We have all the receipts.
Oh, that I was just joking on the phone with my boyfriend. You didn't really believe it, did you? Don't take it so seriously.
Well, if she's just joking around, then I guess it's hard to prove anything.
Exactly, I am the teacher after all. You should trust me over these students.
The principal actually nodded. I knew we were in trouble, but then I had the perfect idea. I grabbed my iPhone 17 right out of Mrs. Crocodile's hand. This is my iPhone 17. Let's look at the call logs. The truth is about to be revealed. It showed an unknown number called only 2 minutes ago. I hit redial and put it on speaker. Mrs. Crocodile's eyes lit up with pure fear.
No, wait, please, don't do it. I beg you.
Do it, Peppa. Expose her lying, crusty, musty, rusty mouth in 4K.
The room went silent. Everyone was waiting for the tea. And tea is what we got.
Babe, what took you so long? Did you secure those Air Force Ones I asked you to buy? Because if you didn't, I'm literally going to cry. Did that kid's credit card work?
Mrs. Crocodile's face turned white, while the principal's face turned red. And then, the most unexpected thing happened.
Someone just tried to buy a pair of man's Nike Air Force Ones with my credit card.
Everyone pointed at Mrs. Crocodile, including the principal.
Mrs. Crocodile is about to be sent to heaven by Mommy Pig.
For real, get the popcorn ready because this is 10 out of 10 juicy.
You tried to steal my daughter's iPhone and use my card for Nikes.
Please, I can explain.
Mommy Pig didn't wait for an explanation. She slapped Mrs. Crocodile so hard she literally landed in Antarctica. Slay!
Wow, that is insane. Stealing from students to fund their boyfriend's shoe collection?
That's next level tragic. Total scammer.
I didn't know Mrs. Crocodile was this cringe. She just lost 5,000 Aura points. I'm not giving her any more Starbucks gift cards.
Same. I thought she was preppy, but turns out she's just a basic brokey. No more ads for her ever again.
Come on, girls. You only bribed her because you wanted good grades without doing the work. You're not fooling anyone.
Stop yapping, Molly, before I slap you to Antarctica too.
Try me, girl. I'm black belt in Kung Fu, Karate, and Judo.
Thanks for watching Pretty Peppas. Don't forget to subscribe and click here for more preppy aesthetic juicy crusty musty drama.